Alright, so after I just made, I want to just do a quick dedicated video on Jolt. Now, I know you've seen like 1,000 videos on this, but not many as I've seen. Actually opened it up. Now, I'm not actually using a screwdriver for this, but it's still, as I've done before, what I could do is just unscrew the bottom. Come on. I get a good grip on the thing. I'm gonna put 2 screws in this thing just to make the thing a bit easier to unmod. My dumbass just tried to tighten it even further. 1 screw. Now I did this in my, and not in the actual room that I would do it in. Over there is that room for whenever I made that video on myself. This was the room I was pointing into. I don't have the lights on, but they are here. But this is basically just the internals of the Jolt. See, it's just a spring, a magnet with this giant buffer on it, which I really want to just see if I can switch this spring out and replace it with something, because easily, I want to make this Jolt strong. If I get, and this is just an if, mind my cough, if I were to get another one of these, I rip this spring out and put it into this, if it fits. If it does fit, now I can make this Jolt shoot 60, no, not 65, that's already what it shoots at, basically. I think shoot at like 90 feet per second, which is not bad compared to the Pro Blasters. Like, that's like almost Ultra, or Rival territory right there. Though with the main blaster, I actually gotta take it out of the shell so I can really do this properly. And as I did in that video I just made, you can't take the thing out of the shell. This is as far as I've gotten with it. I just need to quit. I was just testing out the off camera. I was testing Doominator. See, I'm gonna get this little bottom view. I don't think you really can see it. But there's a device in there that pushes down on the spring. And that spring compresses. So when this magnet hits it, I'm just going to put it back in. I'll pull the trigger, it fires. Now, of course, it's not going to work the same if I take it out like this, but you get my point. Jamming a dart in here and putting her in will... Oh. Well, not. Okay, it will fire. Although now that actually just looked like it was firing at normal performance. Just odd because I didn't. You can see I did. If you mod a Jolt, there is a rubber thing that goes on there. I removed that. Don't question where that went. Not the garbage, obviously. Shit. Boom, I'm literally doing this on carpet and concrete floor, so I lose this. It's game. I've got 2 screws for this. I would have more if I didn't rip a paar more screws off my equalizer. But that equalizer is out of friends because the slide broke off in a certain way. Which I actually still have the slide here. I can bring it out, but I'm not gonna. Come on. One screw in. It's always the first. I always do it like this. I put 1 screw here, 1 screw here, guarantee. Just to keep this thing somewhat balanced. No problem is I gotta really hurt my fingers doing this. I actually made this thing a bit tighter now, which actually, I think good. Yeah, a bit tighter, so now it's actually somewhat, oh shit. I'm gonna make this screw a bit tighter then. Quite literally, as I was saying it, it jinxed, and the screw came up a bit more. You kind of see it. It's up a little bit, yet I tighten. You've seen me tighten this. Whoever is watching this, that is. So I'm gonna put this thing back in the shell while also loading a dart, and don't have a chronograph. I just go off the internet and just see what the average is, but that seemed to me like it was more than the 2-minute, which will be next video. Doodaloo.